The Siren's Call. The Curse of Solaris, Episode 1. The steady crash of waves against the weathered pier was a comforting symphony Elysia had known since birth. As she gazed out over the glistening expanse of the cursed sea, her eyes traced the distant horizon, where the azure waters blended seamlessly with the endless sky. Yet, despite the tranquil beauty of her coastal hometown, a palpable sense of unease filled the air, a weight that had settled upon the community long before Elysia's time. For as long as anyone could remember, the cursed sea had been both a blessing and a curse to the people of Solaris, Elysia's homeland. Its treacherous waters teemed with life-sustaining bounty, but also with unspeakable dangers that had claimed countless souls over the generations. An ancient promise, forged in the distant past, had bound the fate of Solaris to the whims of the cursed sea, and the people lived in its ever-present shadow. Elysia's fingers drummed against the railing of the pier as she contemplated the weight of that curse. At just 22 years old, she had already witnessed the toll it had taken on her community. The fear that gripped the hearts of her neighbors, the sense of resignation that permeated their every decision. She had vowed long ago that she would not accept such a fate, that she would find a way to break the curse and restore her people's freedom. "You shouldn't be out here alone, Elysia," a familiar voice called out, interrupting her reverie. Elysia turned to see her mentor, Harlan, an experienced navigator whose weathered face spoke of a lifetime spent on the unpredictable seas. "I couldn't sleep," Elysia admitted, offering him a weary smile. "The call of the sea is always so strong, even on a night like this." Harlan nodded solemnly, his gaze following Elysia's out towards the horizon. "The cursed sea is a treacherous mistress, child. Its siren song has lured many a brave soul to their doom. You would do well to heed the warnings of your elders and stay away from its clutches." Elysia's brow furrowed, a spark of defiance igniting within her. "And what if I don't want to heed those warnings, Harlan? What if I believe there is a way to break the curse, to free our people from this endless cycle of fear and despair?" The older man sighed heavily, his weathered hands gripping the railing as he turned to face Elysia directly. "I know the weight of that curse weighs heavy on your heart, my dear. But you must understand the true peril that lies beyond our shores. The cursed sea is guarded by ancient powers, forces that have claimed the lives of countless brave souls who dared to challenge them." "Then tell me, Harlan," Elysia pressed, her gaze unwavering. "What ancient power holds sway over the cursed sea? What is the true nature of the curse that binds us?" Harlan's eyes narrowed, as if weighing the wisdom of revealing such closely guarded secrets. Finally he spoke, his voice barely above a whisper. "The curse is said to be the doing of the Siren Queen, a being of unimaginable power who rules over the treacherous waters with an iron fist. Long ago she made a pact, a promise that has bound the fate of Solaris to the cursed sea for generations." Elysia's heart pounded in her chest as she absorbed Harlan's words. The Siren Queen, a figure of myth and legend, whispered of in hushed tones by the elders, yet never spoken of openly. "And this Trident of Tethys," she pressed, "the one you mentioned to me, it has the power to break the curse?" Harlan nodded solemnly. "So the legends say. The Trident is an ancient artifact, imbued with the power to control the very tides and currents of the sea. In the hands of one who is worthy, it is said to have the power to shatter even the most binding of curses." Elysia's eyes gleamed with a newfound determination. "Then that is what I must find, the Trident of Tethys. If it can free my people from this curse, I will stop at nothing to claim it." "Elysia, child, you must understand the gravity of what you're suggesting," Harlan warned, his weathered features etched with concern. "The cursed sea is a realm of untold dangers, guarded by the Siren Queen herself. Even the bravest of sailors have perished in their attempts to venture beyond our shores." "I understand the risks, Harlan," Elysia replied, her voice resolute. "But I cannot simply stand by and watch my people suffer under the weight of this curse. If there is a chance, any chance, to break these bonds and restore our freedom, then I must take it." Harlan studied Elysia's face, searching for any sign of hesitation or doubt. But all he saw was an unwavering determination, a fire that burned brighter than the sunset that now painted the horizon in brilliant hues of gold and crimson. With a heavy sigh, the older man placed a gnarled hand on Elysia's shoulder. "Then you must be prepared, my dear, for the journey ahead will test you in ways you cannot yet imagine. The cursed sea does not give up its secrets easily, and the Siren Queen will not relinquish her power without a fight." Elysia nodded solemnly, her heart swelling with a mixture of trepidation and resolve. I am ready, Harlan. Whatever trials await me, I will face them head-on. For the sake of my people, I must succeed. The two stood in silence for a moment, the gentle lapping of the waves the only sound to break the stillness of the night. Then, with a resigned nod, Harlan turned and made his way back towards the heart of the town, leaving Elysia alone with her thoughts and the whispers of the cursed sea. As the first light of dawn crept over the horizon, Elysia steeled her resolve. She would spend the coming days assembling a crew, gathering supplies, and preparing for the perilous journey that lay ahead. For the first time in her life, she felt a sense of purpose, a determination to shatter the curse that had plagued her homeland for generations. The siren's call had been sounded, and Elysia would answer no matter the cost.